There you go.
Hi, welcome to our AISES fundraising webinar. We're very excited to share with you some tips and tricks on how to fundraise for your next chapter event. I'm Stacy Thacker. I'm the engagement officer with AISES.
Hi, and I'm Lisa Paz. I'm the Senior Director of Engagement and Advocacy for AISES. So let's get started. So fundraising for your chapters, it's super important. There's lots of ways you can all be spending money and lots of different ways to fundraise. Some really big events you want to be fundraising for probably all year are things like our national conference, the regional conferences, or leadership summit. These take quite a bit of money to get chapter members to, so you want to start early and be thinking about that throughout the whole year. And it can be a little complicated, but it's also can be a lot of fun. So we're here to just quickly give you some tips and ideas of ways you can do this. So first, you're going to want to think about the needs. What is the goal? What are you trying to do? And then think of all those questions to take into consideration that might change the cost. So for example, if you're fundraising to get to an event, are you flying? Are you driving? How many hotel rooms are you going to need? What meals are provided? So what meals will you need to provide on your own? How many chapter members do you want to go? Do you want to take? And is your advisor coming? And then why? Think about why you're wanting to go. This will help you raise the money and talk about why you want to go and why, and it'll help people understand why this money is important to give to your chapter. And same thing with the benefits. If you can think about the benefits as to why your chapter should be going and attending these events, and you can clearly explain those to the people you're asking money from, that will help them give the buy-in and get excited along with you to get to these different events. So just some things to think about when you're starting to plan for fundraising.
So you can also find resources through your school. If you have your advisor, you can check in with your advisor to see if your department has funding for travel or for conferences. Sometimes different departments will have some extra funding on the side, so it's always good to check there. Some colleges and universities have their own digital funding sites set up. So it could be Fundly, it could be Venmo, it could be GoFundMe. I would check with your advisor to see which one your university or college offers. I would also check in with your student center, your Indigenous Student Center, see if they have travel scholarships or grants available. Sometimes there is funding hidden away, and it's always good to check. There might be opportunities for sponsorship through your university, through your college. Always check on that. And then see if you can get a government rate on your hotel through your university or through your college. Sometimes that's offered, so it's good to check on that. And then fundraising on campus. So when you're fundraising on campus, you can find an event that's already happening. So that kind of saves costs for you. And then you can join in on that event and see, is there an opportunity to sell some kind of goods, food? You could do an Indian taco sale. You can sell different, maybe fry bread. There's opportunities there. And if you decide to do an event, make sure that your announcements are colorful, that they're fun. So when people see them, they stop to read them and to look at them. And then collaborate with other organizations on campus to see if you can host an event together where you might make money. So maybe you can charge an entrance fee, a participation fee, and then maybe there's a way to split that cost between both of your groups.
Yeah, great ideas. So some fundraising in the community. So say you're off campus and you want to be able to do some other stuff, not just strictly on your campus. There's a lot of the same tips apply there. For example, if there's a local powwow happening and you can set up a booth to sell stuff, the farmers market, any community markets, holiday craft sales, huge. Maybe it's also at a local high school and they're doing a Halloween gathering, or there's lots of different opportunities. So start looking at events that are happening in and around the community. Things like hosting a raffle, the community haunted house. That's always a big a big fun one, especially to see the little ones dressed up. Pumpkin carving, things like that. Something that you think your specific community would have a lot of fun at. And then check in with the Tribal Community Center, Tribal Leadership, to see if they're also able to fund any travel expenses for the conference. A lot of them know about AISES, so they might be willing to help you all out. And then a couple more ideas. Local businesses, they might be willing to help donate some money to your travel or your event that you might be hosting on site. And then also check in with the local professional chapters. They often fundraise to help a lot of the college and university chapters get some travel money to conferences or to help them give them some money so that they can do a bigger fundraiser, things like that. So check in, become friends with your local professional chapters. They're able to help, and sometimes they do individual travel scholarships as well.
And some important reminders for your chapters. Always check in on our website, AISES.org, for travel scholarships. I'll send out emails about deadlines and stuff like that. So also make sure you're checking your emails as well. Annual reports are due in May. So these are very important for you to fill out. They can also be located on our website, and I will also email out reminders to you. We also have our chapter reports, update reports that are due in October. So that's just if you have maybe a change in leadership or a change in your advisor. We like to know, so we have the most updated contact information when we're sending out opportunities, events, and scholarships. And then reach out to us if you have any questions. And here is some contact information. So we have Lisa, and there's her email. And then we also have Caitlin Lyon. She's our membership manager. So if you have any trouble logging into your membership profile, or when scholarship season rolls around and you need help getting into your account, Caitlin is a good person to reach out to. Thank you so much for watching our fundraising webinar. We hope it was helpful for you. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out to us and we'd be happy to offer any more resources that we can.
Yes, thank you. And we look forward to seeing you at the national conference and at Leadership Summit and at regional conferences, and just looking at all your reports to see all the amazing fun stuff you all are doing. So thank you. Have fun.